Hello, my good people of YouTube. I am here to play a Brantsteele with you all because someone suggested it in my comments and I thought it would kind of be fun. And it plays together with this idea that I had that involved seeing how I would do on a season of Big Brother if they cast me instead of Kelley. Because little known fact, I auditioned for BB27 and they did not call me back.
I don't know why.
And I like to think that it's because they found Kelley first and they wanted her instead of me. And so I do consider her
my nemesis
for getting cast on Big Brother over me. And so I set up the BB27 cast, but instead of Kelley, I included myself.
However,
it was quite difficult trying to upload my own picture onto the Brantsteele. And so as you can see instead, I just chose to represent myself with
Hannah Rose from Survivor 45.
Now, my middle name is Rose, so Hannah Roselle is not my actual legal name.
Little known fact.
My first and middle name is Hannah Rose, and so when she was cast on Survivor, it actually quite confused me for a bit because every once in a while, like I'd be on like a stream somewhere and people would go, "OMG, it's Hannah Rose," and I would always think they would be talking about me, but they weren't. So I thought it was fitting to use Hannah Rose as a placeholder for myself in this idea.
I mean, she's a white woman with glasses, so we're basically the same person.
I too would not do very well on Survivor. I also could have used Kelley as just my own placeholder, but I thought that might have been confusing. So I decided to go with Hannah Rose. I had already set up all of their profiles based off of my original simulating Big Brother 27 100 times. However, I thought I would set up my profile with you so you can see what I set up for myself. If you are curious how I set up everyone else's, you can check out my other video. I go much more in depth with those, but we're not going to reinvent the wheel. So this is all just the same from last time, okay? Are we good with that? I think we're okay with that. So anyway, I want to be realistic about my own abilities because I don't want to display any biases.
Okay.
Now, I think a year ago, I would probably set my physical ability as decent, but I've been working out.
I can run 3 miles in like 29 minutes.
So I want to give myself some credit here. I'm going to set it as average. I'm not the strongest person alive, but I think in comparison to other people, I at least work out. So I'm going to set this as average. Same thing with endurance. I'm going to set it as average.
I believe in myself.
You know, maybe a year ago this would have been decent, but I believe in myself. And then when we look at mental quiz, I'm actually also going to set that as average. Now, the reason for that is because I'm very good at puzzles. I really like puzzles.
I love a Myrtle.
However, I have the,
what's it called?
The short-term memory of a goldfish. I actually think I would do really horrible on quiz comps. And so in order to balance that out, I'm just going to set it as average. However, I am going to set my general ability as decent. I have no depth perception, and I'm not very coordinated. So I am going to give myself decent for general. But I feel as though it's appropriate to give myself average for all the other categories. Now, when it comes to our other attributes here, I'm going to give myself great for strategy. This mostly, I think, has to do with the fact that I at least know the game, you know? I feel as though I would not make as many blunders as a lot of these other contestants would, because I at least know how to play the game, and I would also be willing to play the game. So I feel that's appropriate in comparison to everyone else. I feel like I'd be on par with Ashley, personally. I think she would probably be better at, like, intuition. She was really good at like reading the house. I can't say that I think I would be that good at reading the house, but I do think I have a similar sense of intuition and knowing like what to say to other people. So I'm gonna give myself great personally. And then I'm gonna give myself trustworthy.
I'm a very loyal person.
I don't think I'm unbreakable to the point where, you know, I wouldn't cut someone off, but generally I stick by the people that I like. I was trying to think about social skills because I generally think that I'm pretty good at like getting people to like me. But my downfall is that historically I've been very shy. Now, ever since getting on Zoloft, my social anxiety is not quite as pertinent as it used to be. But I was known as the mute kid back in elementary school. So I feel like maybe setting myself as average, but you know what? I'm gonna set myself to great. And here's why. I think I have a very good ability at just making people like me. And I come off as very non-threatening. And so I always said that that would be my greatest strength in Big Brother, is that I come off as non-threatening. Of course, I'm biased with myself because I only talk to people who like me.
I don't like to talk to people who don't like me.
And then for temperament, I will give myself usually calm. I think the thing that would maybe shake up my usually calm would be my anxiety. But again, I'm on Zoloft now. So frankly, that's fixed a lot of my problems. So I'm gonna set myself to usually calm. Am I being generous with myself for these other attributes? Perhaps. I do have a tendency to overestimate myself, as I know from my ADHD diagnosis, where I thought I did much better on the tests than what I actually did. I think I would be an awesome Big Brother contestant.
I think I'd be stellar.
All right, so now we are going to play Brantsteele as if I was a contestant. Now, Brantsteele has this really interesting template. It's called the interactive template, where you can play interactively. So you get to pick a contestant, and then you get to play the game as if you're that contestant. So you don't really know what the other alliances are per se, but you get to like choose who to talk to and choose if you want to try for the competitions. It's actually kind of cool. So I thought this would be an interesting way to play out this.
So let's see if I can win Big Brother.
I also just thought that this would be a good video to do while I worked on my much more time-consuming videos, because I have quite a few of those. So let's proceed, shall we? All right, so I'm starting off strong in an alliance with Rachel and Vince. Honestly, I can kind of see it.
Would I be the bridge to fully get Rachel and Vince together? Perhaps.
Because I love Rachel Riley, so I would have simped to her hard.
See, that's the other reason why they should have cast me. Because Rachel Riley is one of my favorite contestants of all time. And so they could have actually had like a fan for her on the season.
But they didn't, because they didn't cast me. And I do think I would get along with Vince. Yeah, I think we'd be friends. All right, so let's proceed. You are competing for HOH. How will you approach the HOH competition? I do think I'd put my best effort into winning the first HOH. I think it'd be good for me because
I'm shy.
over the coals, the house guests enter the backyard to see a long barbecue spit. They must hang from the spit over the coals. If they fall, they are eliminated. The last house guest remaining is the first HOH. Let's see, where do I get? Ooh, I'm doing pretty good. Oh, I finished 4th. Yeah, that's fine. All right, so it's down to Lauren, Vince, and Adrian. Obviously, we want Vince to win because I'm in an alliance with him. Who is the winner? It's Adrian. All right, let's see how this goes. Should I show the keys or just show the noms? I'm just gonna show the noms. I think that'll be more like how the current show is like. Adrian nominates Will and Riley. You know what? Good for you, Adrian.
Nominating the men.
So let's see who plays in the Power of Veto. Adrian draws Ashley, Will draws Mickey, and Riley draws Lauren. Pool Sharks. The house guests will play a game of pool with large balls representing the players participating in the competition. One at a time, they will take turns trying to knock their opponent's ball into the swimming pool, eliminating them from the game. The last house guest remaining will win the Power of Veto. Will finishes last, then Ashley, then Mickey, and it's down to Adrian, Riley, and Lauren. Let's see the winner. It's Riley, darn. I wanted to vote him out. Let's see what happens. Will and Riley state why they should be saved. Riley uses the Power of Veto on himself. Adrian names Ava as the replacement, so the final nominees are Will and Ava. Oh, that's hard. That's actually really hard. All right, so now I get to pick who to interact with. I was going to pick Rachel first because I like Rachel a lot, but I'm already in an alliance with her. So let me pick someone else. I'm gonna choose Ashley. Oh.
That's not good.
Ashley flips the mattress on the bed of Hannah.
Why would you do that, Ashley?
I'd probably find it funny. Zach flips the mattress on the bed of Morgan, and the ego of Zach is rubbing the house the wrong way.
Interesting.
I feel like that wouldn't happen. Will and Ava face eviction. They give speeches about why they should stay. See, this is hard because they're both like not really threats. I feel as though I would probably get along with Ava pretty well at the beginning. And while I'd like Will, I don't know. I think I would just feel more compelled to save Ava.
Like if I was a house guest at the beginning of the game.
So I think I'll pick Will. By a vote of 9-5, Will has been evicted.
At least I was in the majority.
Let's see week 2. What?
Rachel, why'd you leave?
Oh, this is a disaster. My only alliance member is Vince. He doesn't like playing with his alliance members. I'm gonna put my best effort into it. This is not good that Rachel left my alliance.
Rude Awakening. House guests each stand in their individual booths.
Not a booth call.
Each round, Julie Chen will ask a question about various phone calls that the house had heard last night. If they are correct, they move on. If they are incorrect, they are eliminated. The last house guest remaining becomes the new HOH.
I finished 10th. Yeah, that makes sense. I would not be very good at booth comps. Okay, so it's down to Rachel, Mickey, and Vince. I guess I want Vince to win because Rachel just left my alliance. And Mickey wins.
Okay.
Who does she nominate? Mickey nominates Zach and Amy. Makes sense. Zach was kind of making an ass out of himself last week. Mickey draws Ava to participate. Zach draws Jimmy, and Amy draws Ashley. Bowl Arena.
Classic.
The house guests wearing tutus enter the backyard to see a bowling rink decorated with various ballerinas on the wall. 2 house guests will face off at a time. They will face their bowling lane and must knock down 4 pins. However, these pins are blocked by a wall that will go down for 15 seconds every time they spin 15 times. The first house guest to knock down their pins will advance, leaving another pair to face off. The last house guest remaining will win the golden Power of Veto.
All right, it's between Zach, Jimmy, and Mickey. Who's the winner? It's Jimmy. He does not use the Power of Veto. The final nominees are Zach and Amy. Now, I feel like Zach is dead in the water, so I'm not even gonna bother with him. I'm gonna talk to Rachel now because she left my alliance. I hope this goes well. All right, due to the mental stress of the game, Zach isolates himself from the rest of the house. Zach is not doing very good. Keanu flips the mattress on the bed of Vince.
That makes sense.
Vince attempts to blame and call out Mickey for certain actions in the house and how Mickey deserves to leave. I mean, that makes sense. When Mickey was HOH, that's where she truly turned. So I bet she kind of went full Mictator on them. And Hannah and Rachel bond extremely well.
That's what I like to hear.
All right, Zach and Amy face eviction. They give speeches about why they should stay. Who will you vote for? I mean, I think obviously Zach, right? Because he's not been doing well. All right, by a vote of 12-1, Zach has been evicted from the Big Brother house. All right, so I'm still only with Vince, but at least Rachel likes me. I bet she left because of Vince. I bet she likes me. It's just Vince that, you know, she can't stand, which is fair, I'm gonna put my best effort. I'm not gonna throw a comp.
Big Brother Tea Party. The house guests stand in their individual lanes. They must run back and forth transporting tea from one bowl to the other. The first house guest to fill their bowl and retrieve a ping pong ball from inside becomes the new HOH.
Slip and slide. Would I be good at slip and slide? Probably not. I finished 4th though. It's better than what I was expecting. Who is the winner? Keanu. Let's see what he does. He nominates Vince and Zay. Obviously, I want Vince to stay because he is my only alliance member. But this is a pretty surprising nominations from Keanu. I'm not gonna lie. So Keanu draws Morgan, Vince draws Mickey, and Zay draws me.
I get to play in the power of veto.
So obviously, I think I want to put my best effort in because I'll probably want to save Vince. And I think Keanu would be okay with that. The house guests will play a game of pool. This is the same comp. That's weird. Why are we playing the same comp as we did the last time?
I call rigor mortis.
Rigor mortis, girl. It was rigor mortis, girl. Who's Morris?
I finish in 4th.
And Keanu wins the power of veto. Is he gonna use it? He does not. All right, so who do I want to talk to? Obviously, I think I want to keep Vince here. I feel like I'd get along with Lauren. Adrian and Morgan bond. Morgan invents a new game. The house is thrilled to have something new to do. Due to the mental stress of the game, Ashley isolates herself from the rest of the house.
That's what you get for flipping my mattress, Ashley.
While having a conversation, Ava accidentally makes an inappropriate comment. Not entirely surprising. And Hannah and Lauren bond. Yeah, I think Lauren would like me.
I'm very non-intimidating.
Vince and Zay face eviction. They give speeches about why they should stay. Who will you vote for? Obviously Zay. Vince is my only alliance member. By a vote of 7-5, Zay has been evicted from the Big Brother house. I've been in the majority each time.
We love to see it.
Vince is still my only alliance member. All right. I feel like we could add Lauren. I put my best effort. Pressure cooker. I feel like I'd be good at the pressure cooker.
House guests must stand in a glass box while holding their finger on the button. If they let go or try to kneel or sit, they are eliminated. The last house guest standing will become the new head of household. In addition, when a house guest is eliminated, they can open a chest to try and earn a prize.
I finished 6th.
But I bet it was my ADHD.
I got distracted.
All right, it's between Riley, Vince, and Morgan. Obviously, I want Vince to win because he's my alliance member. And it's Riley, damn. That's not good. But Adrian did put him up the first week, so maybe he'll go after Adrian. He nominates Ashley and Keanu. I'd nominate Adrian. He put you up week 1, but whatever. Riley draws Lauren. Ashley draws Amy, and Keanu draws Rachel. This is really long. I don't know if I want to read that. It's called Bluff to Me Veto.
They sit around a poker player with a deck of cards in the center. Each have chips saying truth or bluff. Each house guest will take turns being the dealer. Blah, 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 blah.
I don't care. All right, it's down to Keanu, Rachel, and Amy. Who is the winner? It's Keanu. Good for him. He saved himself. He uses the power of veto on himself, and Riley nominates Jimmy as the replacement. Now, Ashley flipped my mattress, so I don't think I want her to stay. So I'm gonna talk to Morgan. Morgan opens up to Keanu by sharing a personal story. Riley flips the mattress on the bed of Ashley.
Rude.
You just nominated her for eviction. You're gonna flip her mattress? That's weird. Adrian irrationally lashes out at Amy. After borrowing an item from Catherine, Amy accidentally breaks it. And Hannah and Morgan bond extremely well. I'm doing great. All right, Ashley and Jimmy face eviction. They give speeches about why they should stay. Who will you vote for? I mean, I'm sorry, Ashley, but you were rude to me for no reason.
I was trying to be nice.
I vote to evict Ashley. By a vote of 11-0, Ashley's been evicted. Now, I don't think she would have played this way in real life. She's much smarter than that, so.
This was unrealistic.
But I'm trying to win. So I got the winner out, so now I can win. All right, week 5. I formed another alliance with Morgan and Rachel. This is a much better alliance than with Vince. I'm not gonna lie, this is a much better alliance. I will take this. I will take this. But now I got Vince underneath my fingers. Haha! I'm gonna put my best effort forward for my alliances.
Roll in the dough. The house guests each stand in front of a wooden pole. They must travel under a rolling pin through a lake of sticky frosting to claim a donut. They must then bring the donut back to their pole to put it on. The house guest that has the most donuts at the end of the competition will become the new head of household.
I probably would not be good at this. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, I finished 9th. That makes sense. All right, it's between Keanu, Vince, and Morgan. Obviously, I want Vince or Morgan to win. And it's Morgan!
That's my alliance member right there.
Who are you gonna nominate, Morgan? Riley and Mickey. Great choices, Morgan. All right, Morgan draws Lauren to participate. Riley draws me. And Mickey draws Jimmy. Now I'm gonna try to win so I can keep the noms the same for my girl Morgan, you know? It comes down to me.
Cat scratch veto. The house guests each stand before the eyes of a cat. Each round, he will give them a word phrase related to Big Brother. The house guest must search in the backyard for a rat with a clue on it that pertains to the word or phrase. The last house guest to return each round is eliminated.
Is this Otev? Sounds like Otev. Who's the winner? It's Lauren. All right, hopefully she doesn't use it, and she does not. Who do I want to talk to? I'm gonna talk to Jimmy this time. No, that's Ava. I want to talk to Jimmy. Jimmy and Ava bond slightly. Vince holds a house meeting to apologize for his behavior in the house.
It is received well.
Hannah attempts to blame and call out Jimmy for certain actions in the house and how Jimmy deserves to leave. That's very Mickey of me. I don't think I'd actually do that. Though, I guess Jimmy's kind of a snake. So maybe he's snaking me. I don't know. Anyway, Riley and Mickey face eviction. They give speeches about why they should stay. I'm gonna evict Riley because he's been winning too much. I vote to evict Riley. I vote to 5-5. It's a tie. Morgan has to break a tie. And she votes to evict Riley. Right choice there. Bow, 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 bow. Oh, my alliance with Vince dissolves. He must have done something to me. I don't put up with that. I'm not like Lauren. I don't put up with that. I'm gonna put my best efforts.
Bull in a china shop. The house guests stand on a long rotating log, holding onto a bull's head attached to a rope. If they fall or let go, they are eliminated, and the bull will swing down and smash their china-filled china cabinet. The last house guest standing will become the...
This is not the first HOH.
All right, let's see how I do. I'm in the top 3. I feel like I'm not gonna win though. Yeah, Vince wins. That makes sense. This isn't good. We just dissolved our alliance. Maybe this is good because when he is HOH, he puts up his alliance members. So really, I was playing 4D chess by dissolving our alliance so he wouldn't put me up.
Good job, Hannah.
All right, who does he nominate? Mickey and Keanu. Vince draws Adrian to participate. Mickey draws Rachel. And Keanu draws Lauren. Between Mickey, Adrian, and Keanu, and Mickey wins. Looks like Mickey's staying. And Vince gets to backdoor someone. I hope it's not me. Damn it! He backdoored me. This snake right here. Okay, let's see. So obviously Jimmy doesn't like me, but I do got Rachel, Morgan, and Lauren on my side. I'm gonna stay out of the spotlight. Ava flips the mattress on the bed of Keanu. Okay, so clearly Ava doesn't like Keanu. Morgan earns extra money for this week's budget in a task.
Very old school.
Jimmy and Adrian bond. Vince finds Amy creepy and tells the other house guests. All right, I'm hoping this does not bode well for Keanu and I stay. Hannah and Keanu face eviction. They give speeches about why they should stay. The house gets toast. By a vote of 7-2, Keanu has been evicted. That's what I thought. Vince, you tried to backdoor me, but...
I'm too powerful.
All right, I'm still in my alliance with Morgan and Rachel, and I'm gonna put my best effort in. Because Vince snaked me. BB Farms. The house guests enter the farm-themed backyard. They each stand in front of their individual chicken wire fences. They must collect 12 eggs by maneuvering them through a chicken wire fence. I think I'd be pretty good at this. I mean, I crochet, so that's kind of handsy, you know? And I'm in the top 3. All right, I hope I win. Catherine wins.
That's not the person I wanted to win.
We're probably good. I feel like she should like me. I'm friends with Lauren. Who does she nominate? Amy and Adrian. Yes, okay. Catherine draws Morgan to participate. Amy draws Vince. And Adrian draws Rachel.
License to veto. The house guests each stand at their respective colored podiums in front of a garage door. Each round, the garage door will rise and various state license plates will be shown. They must find the license plates that combine to make a word related to the Big Brother game. If they are certain they have found the correct license plates, they will honk their horns to give the correct answer and earn a certain amount of points. If they answer incorrectly, they are eliminated.
Between Morgan, Adrian, and Vince, and Morgan wins, she should keep it the same. Oh! She uses the veto on Adrian. And Catherine backdoors Jimmy. You know what? Fair.
I seemingly don't like Jimmy.
All right, who am I gonna talk to? I'm gonna talk to Adrian because he's pretty good at comps, so it's not unlikely that he'll win a comp. So let's see if I can build a relationship with him. While having a conversation, Vince accidentally makes an inappropriate comment.
He would definitely spiral from that, I'm sure.
Jimmy opens up to Adrian by sharing a personal story. Catherine and Amy bond. After borrowing an item from Adrian, Hannah accidentally breaks it. I'm sure Adrian would forgive me.
As long as it wasn't bread.
I'll vote for Jimmy. By a vote to 4-4, Catherine votes to evict Jimmy. Again, I'm on the correct side of the house. Yeah, I've voted correctly each time so far. Aside from the time that I was nominated myself. My alliance is still intact. I'm gonna put my best effort. Big Brother graduation. The house guests hang from a rope and are swung around in a circle. A lot of endurance comps. Let's see how we do. It's between Adrian, Mickey, and Rachel. Come on, Rachel. Rachel wins. That's my alliance member. All right, who does she nominate? She nominates Amy and Adrian. Fair. Surprising that she nominates Amy, but she's more loyal to me and Morgan, clearly. Amy's a good pawn. All right, Rachel selects me to participate.
That's because we're besties.
I'd probably select Morgan though, because Morgan's gonna be better at comps than me. But I'm glad she picked me. Amy draws Ava, and Adrian draws Mickey. I'm gonna put my best effort in, so that way we can keep the noms the same. Zingbot. I made it to Zingbot.
The house guests must cross a balance beam to bring back puzzles, which they must use to complete a puzzle.
What would Zingbot zing me on?
Probably for the way I talk.
I made it to the top 3, but Rachel won, so she can keep her noms the same. She does not use the power of veto. The final nominees are Amy and Adrian. Let's talk to Catherine. Vince and Lauren bond extremely well. Rachel invents a new game. The house is thrilled to have something new to do. And Catherine and Hannah bond extremely well. I'm really good with the girlies, it seems.
The girlies like me.
And so because of that, I'm going to evict Adrian. By a vote of 4-3, Adrian has been evicted. What can I say? Don't come after the queen. And by queen, I mean Rachel, not me. Is this jury? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, so this is jury. I didn't notice this. Vince is the only guy. That feels very fitting. See? I like the girlies. What can I say? So jury is Amy, Ava, me, Catherine, Lauren, Mickey, Morgan, Rachel, and Vince. I like this. This is a good season. This is a good season. What can I say? Only Ashley was there. Ashley's been the only girl evicted. But it's what you get for flipping my mattress week 1, you know? I'm still strong with Morgan and Rachel. And honestly, I've got the goated alliance here. This is very good. This is very good. I'm gonna put my best effort in. House guest soup. The house guests must sit. I thought that said spit. I was like, that's disgusting. Anyway,
The house guests must sit in a bathtub filled with water. At predetermined intervals, buckets filled with various disgusting items will be dumped into the tub. The last house guest sitting in the tub will become the new HOH.
I'd like to say I do well at this, but I don't actually know. I am in the top 3 though, so let's see. Morgan is the HOH. I'm fine with that. Again, she's in my alliance.
See, the issue is though, I am gonna need to figure out how to eliminate Morgan and Rachel because they both will definitely beat me in the final 2.
I feel like Ava maybe needs to be my final 2 option. Maybe I'll build a relationship with Ava after this. Unless Morgan nominates Ava, then we're not very good. Anyway, Morgan nominates Ava and Mickey. Morgan draws Vince to participate, Ava draws Amy, and Morgan draws me. All right, I'll put my best effort so that we can keep the noms the same.
I finished last though, so...
Miami lice. The house guests stand in front of a giant tub which holds a large woman? They must pull lice with letters on them from the woman's hair. They must then use the lice to spell the longest word.
Was this an actual comp?
Anyway, I guess I finished in last. I don't think I'd be horrible at this, but maybe I just can't find the letters.
I mean, I'm not that great at Scrabble.
Anyway, who wins? It's Amy. All right, Amy doesn't use the power of veto, and it's between Ava and Mickey. Okay, so I don't really know either of them. Maybe what I should do, maybe I should get to know Amy. Maybe she can be my goat in the end. All right, Lawrence breaks down and threatens to quit.
Vince, what did you do to her?
Amy and Mickey have a heated argument. Okay. Morgan holds a house meeting to apologize for her behavior in the house. It is received well. Maybe she had a bit of HOH-itis, I don't know. And Hannah and Amy bond extremely well. I'm gonna evict Mickey, because now I'm friends with Amy and Mickey just had a spat. So I'm gonna evict Mickey. By a vote of 5-1, Mickey is evicted. Again, I've been voting correctly each and every time.
Look at me.
Oh! That's like the majority of the house. Okay. So we form kind of a mega alliance that doesn't include what, Ava and Lauren?
Okay.
So I guess they're the targets. But I'm in an alliance with Amy, me, Catherine, Morgan, Rachel, and Vince. Okay. So Morgan and Rachel are my girls. But again, they're gonna beat me in a final 2. So I need to be careful. I'm gonna put my best effort. The house guests must hang on the edge of a paint can.
Okay.
It's down to me, Lauren, and Catherine, and Lauren wins. That's not good. She's one of 2 people who aren't in our alliance. We need to try to convince her to get rid of Ava. But Lauren likes me, so I should be okay. She nominates Ava and Catherine.
Wow, we really manipulated her.
All right, Lauren draws Rachel to participate, Ava draws Morgan, and Catherine draws Amy. Keeping up with the Joneses. Joneses?
The house guests privately enter the backyard to see a trampoline in the front of the wall. Behind the wall is another wall with various works of art. They must look at the artwork and recreate the gallery on a separate wall. The house gets to do so in the fastest time will win the golden power of veto.
Comes down to Morgan, Lauren, and Catherine, and Lauren wins. So she will probably keep the noms the same. All right. I mean, clearly we're voting out Ava. So I'm not gonna bother trying to build a relationship with Ava. Is there anyone else? I'm gonna talk to Vince. He did try to backdoor me, but maybe I can forgive him. I'm in another alliance with him, you know? Morgan and Ava bond extremely well. Ava flips the mattress on the bed of Catherine. She's mad that she's getting evicted. Ava invents a new game. The house is thrilled to have something new to do. And Vince and Hannah bond. Obviously, I'm gonna vote for Ava because Catherine's in my alliance. All right, by a vote of 4-1, Ava has been evicted. All right, so that leaves Amy, me, Catherine, Lauren, Morgan, Rachel, and Vince. I have not won anything. Everyone else has won something. This is not good. I need to win something. I've been trying in all of these. I just haven't won anything. They've been having a lot of endurance comps. All right, so Lauren's the only one that's not in our alliance. So if I win, I should probably target Lauren. I'll put my best effort. I finished 5th though.
Let's make a duel. The house guests enter the backyard to see 2 podium buzzers on them at the front of the large wrestling ring. Each round, Julie Chen asks a question. 2 house guests will face off at a time. The winning one will move on and must choose the next 2 to face off, while the losing one is eliminated.
Yeah, I'm not good under pressure like that. Who wins? It's Rachel. We do love that. But again, Rachel and Morgan are winning too much. I can't get to the end with them. I can't.
It's not wise.
She nominates Lauren and Amy. That's what I would have done. And let's see who plays in the veto. Rachel draws Morgan. Lauren draws me. And Amy draws Catherine. All right, I'm gonna put my best effort in so I can win something and keep the noms the same. I finished 4th. I think this is the 3rd time we've played Pool Sharks.
Rigged.
Lauren! This isn't good. This is not good. We have to turn on each other. All right, Lauren uses the power of veto on herself. Rachel nominates Catherine, between Catherine and Amy. I can't remember who I bonded with more, because they both like me. I'm inclined, I mean, Amy's not gonna win as much. Amy would be a good goat, so I might evict Catherine, I'm thinking. Who do I want to talk to? I'm gonna talk to Lauren some more. Damn it. After borrowing an item from Hannah, Lauren accidentally breaks it. It better not have been my stuffed animal Hippie Jack. Pressure of the game gets to Rachel, leading to her public emotional breakdown.
She's hiding in the bushes again, isn't she?
All right, Catherine and Amy faced off for eviction. I'm gonna evict Catherine. By a vote of 4-0, Catherine is evicted. This is the top 6. We've got Amy, me, Lauren, Morgan, Rachel, and Vince. All right. No, I guess it's not too bad. My alliance with Morgan and Rachel dissolves, but I was gonna have to turn on them. At least I still have my majority alliance, which is against Lauren. So that's who the target's still gonna be. I'm gonna put my best effort.
Big Brother Disco. The house guests each hang from disco balls. If they fall, they are eliminated.
Another endurance comp. I feel like this is rigged for Vince. Vince wins. Bet he'll nominate me again. No, he doesn't. He nominates Lauren and Amy. And I get to participate in the power of veto because there's only 6 of us left. Let's see. I'm gonna put my best effort. I finish in 4th.
Big Brother Candy Store. The house guests enter the backyard to see 6 colored balance beams. On one end is a vat of gumballs. On the other end is an outline of a veto symbol. The first house guest to enter enough chewed gum from one end to the other to outline the veto symbol will win the golden power of veto.
Yeah, that sounds disgusting. Morgan wins. Okay, we can get Lauren out. She doesn't use the veto. Our final nominees are Lauren and Amy. I'm gonna talk to Rachel. Because, okay, maybe what I have going for me, maybe Rachel can bring me to the final 2 because I clearly can't win anything. And because, you know, she's the vet who's already won, they won't want to vote for her in the end. Maybe that's what I need to do. Hannah opens up to Rachel by sharing a personal story. What would that personal story be? My father's death.
It's okay, it's been 20 years.
Lauren and Amy face eviction. Clearly, I'm going to vote for Lauren. She's not in my majority alliance. By a vote of 3-0, Lauren has been evicted. And I'm in the top 5. This is not looking good for me.
I need to win something.
Our alliance is still intact, but we're the only people here, so it kind of means nothing. I'm gonna put my best effort. And I'm in the top 3.
I beat Amy.
High-low. The house guests stand on the middle step of a 3-step staircase while answering questions about themselves and the Big Brother house. The answers will either be higher or lower than the number indicated in the question, requiring the house guests to step upward or downward on the staircase.
I wouldn't be good at this. But I win! I finally won something! Probably because they wanted a chance to win the final 4 HOH. But whatever, I won. I won something. All right, who do I nominate? I'm gonna go Amy. I was gonna say Amy and Vince, but I should probably try to get out like Morgan or Rachel. You know, I'm still gonna go Amy and Vince with the opportunity to backdoor Morgan, maybe. It might be risky. I'm gonna do Amy and Vince. It might be stupid, but I feel as though if I go after Morgan and she wins the veto, then she's gonna go after me. But right now we still have a solid relationship, and so she might not go after me. But I'm gonna hold opportunity to backdoor her, okay? I nominate Amy and Vince. Let's see, I'm gonna put my best effort into it because I wouldn't mind winning the veto, but I finish in 4th. Damn it.
Cry me a veto. House guests enter the backyard to see 6 wooden lanes with rolling pins laying across them. On the end is a box with a hole on top, and the other end are piles of onions. The house guests must run down the lane, jump over the rolling pin, retrieve the onions, chop them up so they will fit in the box, and then make their way back to the box to stuff the onions inside.
All right, Morgan. See, this is why I didn't nominate her. I knew she had a really good chance of winning the veto, and now she still thinks I'm on her side, okay? I'm hoping Morgan keeps it the same because then I'd have to nominate Rachel, and I don't want to do that. Good. All right, who do I want to talk to? I'm gonna go with Morgan. We bond. Maybe I'll be her goat. Maybe I'll get the 50K, you know? That's better than nothing. It's the 50K. Amy and Vince face eviction. They give speeches about why they should stay. The house guests vote. By a vote of 2-0, Vince has been evicted. Good. So our top 4 is Amy, me, Morgan, and Rachel. That is a goated top 4. I mean, Amy's clearly the goat of us. We all want to bring Amy to the end. Let's be honest here. But I can't win HOH, and I've been very bad at vetoes. All right. So our alliance dissolves, which makes sense because we're the only ones left. Who wins? It's Rachel. Woohoo! Who does she nominate? Morgan and Amy. Ha ha ha. Not that it matters, but I'm participating. I definitely want to win.
The missing link. The 4 competing house guests each stand in their own areas. In front of them is a circle with various clues on it. They must place the face of each house guest in between the 2 clues that apply to them.
I'd be very good. I love logic puzzles. But Rachel wins, but this is good because she does have me safe. So I hope she doesn't use it. Good, good. Ha ha ha! I get to make the choice! Obviously, I'm gonna evict Morgan. I'm gonna stay out of the spotlight. Rachel makes an effort to improve relationships in the house. And I'm gonna evict Morgan. She's too big of a threat.
I'm sorry, Morgan.
Morgan, you have been evicted by a vote of 1-0. All right, so clearly here, I think I want to take Amy. I'm hoping Rachel takes me if she wins. But I think I clearly want to take Amy, right? Clearly I want to put my best effort. Who wins? I won part 1.
Rumble in the Big Brother jungle. The final 3 house guests must hang on a vine which swings them into a wall. If they fall, they are eliminated.
You know, fair enough. I'm competing against 2 40-year-olds. Good for me. All right, heads will roll. The 2 losers of part 1 must roll various balls with house guest's name on them up a ramp. At the top of the ramp are 10 holes for each week. The house guest must roll the correct HOH of each week into the correct hole in 2 minutes. The house guest with the higher score after 2 minutes will win part 2 of the final HOH. I bet it will be Rachel. No, it's Amy. Wow, this is very BB27. Shocking. Now this is scary because I don't know if Amy will bring me to the final, but obviously I'm going to put my best effort into winning the final HOH. Scales of just us.
The house guests each stand on their individual platforms attached to a large scale. Each round, Julie Chen will read the beginning of a statement. The house guests must decide how a certain juror completed each statement. If they are correct, they earn a point and the scale moves up. The house guest with the most points at the end becomes the final and most important head of household.
Damn it! She should take me because Rachel's a much larger threat. I'm just saying. Damn it! I got Morganed. Well, I'm not voting for you to win, Amy. I vote 1-0. Hannah, you've been evicted from the Big Brother house. I can't believe out of everyone, Amy evicted me. Amy and Rachel give opening speeches. The jury questions the 2 finalists. Amy and Rachel wait for the winner to be revealed. Who will you vote for? Rachel. Hannah votes for Rachel. Morgan votes for Rachel. Vince votes for Rachel. Lauren votes for Rachel. Catherine votes for
Amy.
Ava votes for Rachel. And Mickey votes for Rachel. And that's how, if Big Brother had chosen me instead of Kelley to play in Big Brother 27, Rachel would have won the season.
You're welcome.
I'm not even America's favorite player. How dare they? I hope Morgan wins. She does. Maybe America hates me because I voted out Morgan, but it's the sacrifice I needed in order to win. Though I guess if I had voted out Amy instead of Morgan, maybe Morgan would have taken me. Maybe I would have at least gotten that second place money, you know?
The choices you make.
You know, at least I have the solace that Rachel won the season. If I couldn't have won, I'm glad Rachel did. I got 3rd.
Wow.
Look at this boot order. It's kind of beautiful. So many men went home early.
Let's see the weekly popularity. Okay, so I'm right here. And then they liked me week 1. And I kind of stayed there. I went up a little bit. Oh, then I went violently down. Why? Who went home? Riley? Why did I go so far down? Damn. And then I stayed down. I stayed down. I stayed down. I went down more. Why do they hate me? Damn. What'd I do?
I'd hope that you, the audience, would still love me. That's Big Brother if I had played instead of Kelley. Obviously, this is exactly how the season would have gone. If I had played, they wouldn't have had the blockbuster or the White Locust twist, clearly.
And so this is exactly how it would have happened.
So anyway, I hope you learned more about Brantsteele. It's a fun website, I recommend it. And I hope you enjoyed. Bye!